Hello everybody, welcome back to Turtle Crypto for another video. Guys, don't worry, I haven't forgot about you all when it comes down to doing a video of your choice. That will be coming up very soon, but for now guys, we need to be covering quite a few different other memes. Plus, we are also almost running out of time for this one particular airdrop, which is called Bloom, because Bloom is said to be, and it's been already regarded potentially to be the biggest airdrop so far within the TON network. Guys, if you'd like to participate and if you want to get in, they have some cool new features coming up soon, which they still need to address and sort out. But for the meantime, we can go straight into drop game, and as we participate in this game, all we got to do is to collect as many of these collect as many of these blooms as possible in order for you to be able to increase the size of your Bloom account. Don't forget guys, you can also recommend your friends to start earning some more Bloom, and on top of that, if you complete all the social tasks, you will get even more. But that will come later on in the video. But for now guys, we need to jump right back into 3, 2, 1. Make America Great Again 2025, which is called MAGA 25, and with other memes. I know it's a bit controversial this one, but guys, hear me out. The presidential race is extremely heating up, and we are on the verge of seeing a complete liftoff. It might even melt some faces, but anyway guys, without any further ado, why don't we jump straight into the video, and it's time to strap onto your boots, put on your rocket helmet, so let's get into the video. Alright guys, so we're going to kick off the show with Wojak, because it looks like Wojak should be continuing its way to the upside, because the market cap is at 198 million. We are up on the day 15.85%, and yes guys, if you take a look at the chart, it looks like we should be revving our way to the upside. As we saw that massive run to the upside, we then pulled back into this level, and then we literally we tried to retest back up toward the last all-time highs, but right now we are ranging in this level right now. Now this is the next leg up, because we were formerly down here. Now we are slowly making our way to the upside. As we can see here, it's actually forming into a J shape. It's actually forming into a J shape from here, which means this is actually an extremely bullish bullish case scenario. So that means we should be continuing our way from here to the upside. So roughly around about here, it will still be an amazing opportunity, because once we do smash this last resistance level, then guys, as we can see by squeezing into the charts, we then should be able to see a massive run to the upside, because I still reckon guys we can see more than 100x for this project. So that means at 100x we will need to see the market cap at $19.8 million, and that is more than doable. I would still possibly say that we could see a 1000x from here, but you let me know in the comments guys whether you reckon we can see Wojak to get up to that 1000x, but 100 should be more than doable. Now why don't we quickly jump into MAGA 2025, because as I mentioned in my yesterday's video that we had, and I certainly have, added more to my bags. And as we can see, currently we are at $107,000. We are up on a day 12.92%. And then shortly we're going to be taking a look at the chart. But remember guys, this is not financial advice, just showing exactly what I've been doing for the past few years. As you can tell from my previous videos, that most of my trades are in a pretty decent winning trade, and I reckon guys that we should be able to see a massive continuation to the upside for most of these memes. It's all about just hodling, having and that nerve of steel to be able to pave your way to a pretty profits in the new future. So why don't we quickly take a look at MAGA 2025. As we can see, guys, we now start to form green candles, and it looks like we're also forming a running up in the bottom, which means even if we just come back up to this level right up here to the top of this massive red candle, that will still give us easily more than 100% from the current price all the way to up here. In fact, that will give us 510% move to the upside, so that's easy several grand there for me already. However, once we approach towards near the time of 31st to the 1st of November, I reckon, guys, we should be able to see an insane lift off. That's why it's always worth getting in now. Putting we can afford to lose, because ultimately we can lose at funds, but equally we can see some insane runs. So you've got to make sure you only trade with what you can afford to lose, and don't be too attached to your money, because we are going to see some crazy volatility before we run to the upside. End of the day, guys, I reckon once we do smash this all-time high over there, we should only be continuing our way to a much more bigger prices, and we can still easily see more than 10x, because if I pull out the measuring tool one last time from here to there, that should give us over 3000% move to the upside. However, if we measure from the top of this wick, that will give us more than 5000% move to the upside, and I reckon, guys, potentially we could see 100x for this project. You let me know in the comments if you reckon Marga 2025 would reach up to that height. But anyway, why don't we jump into Teddy, because Teddy is not looking too bad at the minute. We are at $150,000, which is pretty cool, and we are up on a day 16.81% for the past 24 hours. So let's take a closer look at the chart and see what is going on in the world of Teddy. It looks like Teddy is actually on his way continuing to the upside, and so far we are in profit with 2 of our trades. This is looking fantastic, guys, because as long as we continue our way to the upside from here, we should be in a mega profits. So yes, guys, so I reckon that as long as we continue in this trajectory, we should be continuing to the last all-time highs, and if we do, that's going to be some major profit take. In fact, this trade here will give us 1750% move to the upside, whereas this trade over here will give us 1892% move to the upside. Overall, guys, at least between now to the last all-time highs, we could see an easy run at least back up to the all-time highs. Like I said in my last video, unless if I see more centralized exchanges coming in for Teddy and have at least a better social presence, as we can see here, there's hardly none, then possibly we could talk about and discuss how much further higher can we go. Now, why don't we jump into the DiCaprio Cheese token, because the market cap now is at $710,000. we are up at 7.9% for the past 24 hours. And yes, guys, it looks like we should be at least running back up to the last all-time highs. We could see even much more bigger prices, but guys, you let me know in the comments, how much higher do you reckon the DiCaprio Cheese token could actually head? And do you reckon, just by taking a look at this chart, that we should be able to reach back up to the last all-time highs? Because if we do, guys, check this out, this trade here is going to give me a nice healthy 757% move to the upside. This trade here would give us 2524, whereas this trade over here would give us 3190% move to the upside. Question is, guys, are you still in the DiCaprio Cheese token? And if you are, you let me know, guys, what is your prediction for the DiCaprio Cheese token? Let's quickly jump into Manikay. Manikay is not looking too bad at the minute, because it looks like we should be continuing our way to the upside. So for the market cap is at $67 million. We are up on a day 8.97%, and the price is at 0.007607. As we can see from the chart, guys, it looks like we've actually broken above from this level. We should be continuing our way to the upside. Now, if we were to have a closer look at the chart, it looks like if we do come back up into this line and above, we should be breaking this level and continuing back up to the last all-time highs. I reckon, guys, even since day one, we can still see multiple X's. However, whilst the price is still cheap right now, it's also worth getting in, because 10x away from here, the market cap would only need to reach $677 million, and 100x at 6.7 billion. It's more than doable. But you let me know, guys, if you reckon we can go even higher than $6.7 billion market cap. Now, why don't we jump into BIRDDOG because now we're seeing a nice retracement at 21.32% for the past 24 hours. We are looking like we are on the verge of dollar costing average our way in. In fact, you could even wait for us to pull back a little bit further, but just in case if we don't, it's always worth to actually add a little bit now and then add a little bit further as we are dipping. The current market cap is at $4 million and the price is at 0.004085. Let's take a closer look at the charts for a few seconds. Alright guys, as you can see, we are still in profit on all 1, 2, 3, 4 of our trades, which is fantastic. However, usually with a massive engulfing green candle like this, we do typically see a massive retracement back down to these levels down here. Just in case if we see a little bit further pullback, guys, it'd be worth entering, because normally if we don't see a complete retracement, we do typically see at least halfway or 50% on this move down here. Then it'd be good to enter for continuation to the upside. All in all, guys, I'm still mega bullish on BIRDDOG, because as long as we're around about here, it's not financial advice, I'll certainly be adding a little bit more to my bag, because once we do explode above the resistance line, then I doubt we'll be coming back down anytime sooner. So that's why it's always worth to get in now, because we are literally knocking the door of the last all-time highs before we push our way to the upside. But you let me know, guys, how much higher do you reckon we can go? Because I still believe BIRDDOG can reach $4 billion market cap during this bull season, and if we do any get in now, you can make ton of money just by putting in $100. If you've got a little bit more to play with, guys, it's entirely up to you how you like to play this, but I have already put in multiple trades over here. I'm not looking to add any more. I'm a little bit overextended because I like to have a little bit more profit freed up to potentially to reaccumulate some of the other memes. But anyway, you let me know in the comment section. So let's quickly take a look at LFGO, then we'll take a look at SuccessKid, and then we are out of here. The LFGO market cap is at $5.78 million. We are down on the day 21.14%, and the current price is at 0.005, so we're close to that 1 cent mark. Now let's take a closer look at the charts, and my. Check this out, guys, we are in profit already with these trades, and it looks like that we are staircasing our way to the upside, and this is looking very lovely. Now we literally touched and went above this most important resistance line, only until we smash through it, then I'm going to be super happy. Then I reckon, guys, we should be heading back up to retest the last all-time highs. How much more higher can we go? Well, in my prediction, guys, I've always said 1000x from around about where we were down here. Even if we see 1000x now, it's still quite doable, because it will put the market cap at $5.77 billion. But you let me know in the comments whether you believe that LFGO could in fact go all the way up to that 1000x. So anyway, now let's get into the last meme. Well, actually, tell you what, let's get into CatDog first, and then SuccessKid, and then we are out of here. Okay, CatDog's market cap is at $3.09 million. We are down on a day 4.62%, and the price is at 0.00003563. Now let's take a closer look at the charts. As you can see, guys, we've opened multiple trades right over here. We literally peaked above this long, thin, narrow rectangular box, and then we pull back into this level right over here. This level here has been respected, and it's more or less like a magnet, because whenever we pump up, it seems as though that we've been pulled back down into this level. But I reckon sooner rather than later, we should be able to see that continuation to the upside. Either way, guys, we're still quite far off away from the last all-time highs. These 4 trades are in, and I reckon, guys, the last all-time highs should be more than doable. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see close to around about 500 plus X in the bull season, because market cap is tiny, and look at the circulation. And look at the circulation, guys, it's at $86 billion. Circulating supply is at 86.86 billion in supply. Now I made a mistake, guys, from my last video. I thought that was 86.86, million when in fact it's actually billion. So please guys, apologies, we all can make mistakes in our lives, and clearly this is one of my quite a silly mistake. I need to start wearing my glasses, that is for certain. But either way guys, I reckon we could still possibly see a 1000x for this project as well. But you let me know in the comments whether you reckon CatDog can reach up that high, and also guys, let me know whether you are bullish on this project. Now here's the last meme for the video, and that is going to be SuccessKid. The market cap is at $1.86 million. We are down on the day of 5%, and the price is at 0.02097. So why don't we take a closer look at the charts? Alright guys, we've been consolidating here for the longest. We then went slightly a little bit more below, which is absolutely fine. Potentially I've got a trade ready here just in case if we do come back down and trigger this level. I'm going in all ham in SuccessKid, because SuccessKid is still going to be one of those winners for me during that bull season. But guys, you let me know in the comments whether you agree with that or not, because even if you do go back up to the last all-time highs from here, that is still a massive freaking gains. We should be expecting more than 1,200% to the upside. But all in all guys, in this bull season, I would not be surprised by taking a look at the circulating supply of 88.88 million. Then we should be able to see some massive run. Not only that, SuccessKid is also one of the oldest memes, so potentially guys, the more exchanges that we see SuccessKid, even without major centralized exchanges, we should still be able to see some crazy pump to the upside. I'll still remain at 1000x from here, but you let me know in the comments guys whether you agree with that or not. But end of the day guys, these are all just nothing but my prediction, and you can either follow or come up with your own conclusions. Make sure you do your research, and then you should be good to go. Don't forget guys, head over to my info section where you can pick up the free Telegram app link, as well as the Soul Scanner, so you can scan all of the contract addresses such as the SuccessKid, so you can see all the tokenomics and also how many holders there are, whether they're high holders, and whether this project has been dumped. Either way guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and if you'd like to participate in Ton's airdrop, why don't you head down to my info section where you can download the Bloom bots, because shortly we've still got a little while left before they release their airdrops. So if you'd like to participate in the airdrops guys, all you have to do is go down to follow my link, download this bot onto your Telegram, then start playing the drop game. Make sure you add your friends to it, and you can also earn more Bloom by completing some social tasks. But anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for tuning in. So if you found this video useful and informative and entertaining, then guys, do me a favor, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, and I will see you all in the next one.